Facebook Find Bigfoot. This is a great one. Timbergiant and RexDutton confirm adult Sasquatch swing in trees. Southwest Ontario, July 2010, approximately. Background: anonymous researcher Jim Timbergiant sees a Bigfoot a couple years ago and then gets into research. He begins research and has been featured here before in number 36. RexDutton studies Timbergiant videos frame by frame. Sasquatch are very smart and continually surveil their area. Timbergiant is traded with them, and there are many shots of them tree peeking. This video confirms the New York Baby Bigfoot video. This multiple Bigfoot in a tree watching Timbergiant. Confirms on uniform auburn hair, 60% long arms, tree swinging, observing from a strategic position, tree hiding, athleticism so far beyond human ability it's laughable. For a Bigfoot to be caught, a mistake must be made. Here's the ready clip. It's quick, so watch. All right, did you see it? All right, background for the newbies who have not seen this before. The New York Baby Bigfoot was watching campfires in 1996 in upper New York. Now the upper red circle is the baby Bigfoot, and it comes down and it's moving all around. It has very long arms and it's reaching down. You can see the arms are 60% the body's height, and we can measure the branch approximately, and you can see it run up and down the trees and swinging wildly, and it's just having a grand old time watching what's going on, and the adult is down below. Okay, so now let's do the analysis on here. Here's Sasquatch number one. Remember, Sasquatch are rare, but they are rarely alone. The white circle is where the Sasquatch was, okay, right up there. But fortunately, Timbergiant is not too close to trees, and it's the autofocus hasn't really kicked in here. So we can watch. We zoom in a little bit, and you'll see it come along. Now here, we'll zoom in. You can see it's Auburn, and it's an adult, and it's reaching across, and it's going to grab here. Now, just focus in on that Auburn thing right there. And you see the left arm is reaching across, so it's almost facing toward you. So it's kind of almost like it's on a cross. And now it's going to go across, and you can't really see it now, but there's a kind of a black one up there in the tree, and it's going to swing across kind of where the arm is. It's already grabbing the arm of the Auburn Sasquatch. So it's going to swing across. It's going to tiptoe across. Tiptoe across. Okay, you may have to watch this video a few times to see it tiptoeing across with the black one in its arms, which is really incredible. From this point here, it's standing with the black ones in its arms. So you see its arms underneath, and now it's kind of, you see Sasquatch are pretty thin, so you know from the side. And it's there. It's going to jump up. It's going to climb up that where the black one is, and then it's going to jump across and grab with one arm up there. This is incredible. So with something else in its arms, it's going to make this jump. So here it goes. We'll slowly fade back so you can see, and it's going to make the climb. It climbs up, grabs with his arm, and then launches across and grabs, and now it's hanging, and it has the little one hanging from its arm. So the little one is below, and it's there, and it'll kind of, so there's a 60% long arm, the little black one there is on the bottom, and then it's going to look, it's looking up at the branch there, and it looks back down, looks up and looks down, looks up and looks down. Isn't that pretty cool? Up and down. Now we'll show you the whole thing all together so you can see it, and now it's when it gets really cool. Just watch it, you'll see. Okay, Sasquatch comes along, grabs something, grabs it, tiptoe, 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 tiptoe. Okay, climbs up, grabs it, and then launches himself. What a jump. Boom! Grabs and is hanging. Just hanging there watching Timbergiant go. Okay, so there's a lot more to this. Yes, there are a number of Sasquatch in the trees, and you don't have to email every single one. We appreciate all the help. But we'll look at it. Let's just watch it, and as it goes across, you can just see it reached across, it's tiptoeing across, and you'll see there's one to the left and one above it, and they both kind of move. And there's a number that is that's happening off to the left side, maybe 25 yards to the left of it as well. So it makes the jump across and is grabbing. Now look at, I mean, that's pretty strong that it can hold another one just by one arm in itself, and it's holding. All right, now that you're all convinced that's what it is, now we'll move on to the rest of the things, because it's pretty interesting as well. Now one's almost always going to be on the ground, maybe an older one, whatever, kind of a little bit gray and goes along, and there's one right there. And that's black eyes, a nose, a little bit of gray where a beard might be. Okay, but another one's up, an Auburn one is up in the trees. We love the Auburn ones because they, you know, they really stand out. I mean, it's like red right there, and it's very quick off to the side. And the great stabilization by RexDutton here, and then we'll come back out so now you can see where it is, and see it's red. Okay, but we were remiss not to show you, there is maybe a rescue attempt, maybe a little melodramatic. Watch that box here, and you will see one that makes it leap across. It makes the same kind of leap. Ready? And you're going to see it coming from below, and then boom, leaping across. That's pretty cool. And then it proceeds along. Okay, conclusions. Sasquatch are 10,000 times better at living in the forest and in the trees than humans. It's not even close. Adult Sasquatch are skilled climbers and rather heroic, possibly risking its lives for another. If you ever wonder why a Sasquatch leaves in a sighting, it's because its first priority are its children. It'll walk right to it. So it just sees, oh, time to leave, because they're never alone. It is possible that adults want to watch, have their children watch humans, maybe especially a predictable, safe human who brings kids gifts and things like this, like Timbergiant. Auburn black, typical color of tree bark. It's Sasquatch coloring. Our hair color is the same, and it comes from the color of bark. We did this in the Jim Holder interview or analysis last May. The cupped hand seen in the Patterson-Gilman film shows the natural ability to grasp trees. The life cycle, infant on parent's back. You've seen that in swamp loggers. You saw it in the last video. Adolescence in the trees, escape predation. Adult, nocturnal forest hunters, but they most certainly use trees as well. Maybe they paint blue so they can hide up in the trees and they can launch right down on a deer. The video confirms a sighting record. Adult Sasquatch are very capable in the trees. MDM, thanks for your help. Addendum. Okay, what happens to our hero? This is a little bit fun here. Well, you'll see the black dot. It's going along, grabbing. Here it's grabbed the baby in distress, and it's going to go up there. And it climbs, and it's going to make the jump. Boom, it's hanging there. Uh-oh, what's going to happen? In the last couple frames of this video, it's looking up, down, and then it falls. But I wouldn't worry. Sasquatch have prospered for millions of years. Researchers work alone, talk while you walk, set up Focus on Infinity, upload, and hope you get lucky to have a guy like RexDutton follow you.